Hello, my name is Tanya Richmond, and in this short video I'm going to explain how to access the Groundhog workspace from within Groundhog. I'm also going to talk about how to fix workspace problems. This is the second of two videos. The first video explains how to set up your workspace the first time you run Groundhog version 2.2. If you have not watched that, it is recommended that you watch it before watching this video. I have Groundhog open and I am going to select the main menu button, then Session, followed by Home and Open. You will see there are 5 options here: Home, Configuration, Workspace, Plugin, and Ornaments. Each of these opens a Window Explorer window positioned within your workspace area at the folder you have chosen. I am going to select the Home option. You can see here my Groundhog home area, which I set up in the first video. Underneath the main directory, in this case Groundhog Home 2.2, you will see there is another folder called Groundhog Home Configuration. Groundhog needs this folder. It must be named Groundhog Home Configuration, and it is always placed immediately below the home folder that has been specified by the user. Within the Groundhog Home Configuration folder, there are 7 or 8 folders. The optional folder is the Plugins folder, and you will only see this if you are using this functionality. I'll briefly explain what is within each of these folders. The Configuration folder contains default templates and vector graphics files. These are used within the annotations layer in Groundhog, which is a feature of Groundhog Professional. Dictionaries contains lists required by Groundhog, for instance AGS groups. Documentation is probably self-evident, but currently a copy of the user manual is saved here. The Licenses folder will contain your Groundhog Professional license if you have purchased that. Ornaments hold all the rock ornaments files. You can add to this if you need extra ornamentation. Sample data. Groundhog is shipped with a sample data set to help you get started. Workspace. This is an important area. The file resources.txt holds important information necessary for many functions within Groundhog, such as the URLs for the web map services. This folder also holds the lists and colors of rock units, grids and user-defined templates. It is important to note that Groundhog version 2.2 will not allow you to save your projects in the Groundhog home area. This is to prevent accidental loss of data should you need to reset your Groundhog home area. Returning to Groundhog, the next item on the home menu is the Create New option. If you are having problems with Groundhog, perhaps you have lost your default templates or your grids have become corrupted, you may want to create a new workspace. This option allows you to select an area where you would like your workspace to be. Please read these instructions carefully before deciding where to put your new workspace. Then specify your new workspace and press Save. After a few moments, you will be asked to restart Groundhog. When you do this, your new work area will be available for you to use. There are 2 further options on the Groundhog home menu. Let's take a quick look at these. The Report option tells you where your Groundhog home folder currently resides. We hold this information in 2 places in order to cover all user setup scenarios. If the 2 locations shown in the Report dialog do not match, it is a good idea to run the final option on the menu, the Cleanup option. This makes sure that both the references to your Groundhog home area match. That is all I'm going to cover in this video. Thank you for listening.